Being consistent can seem like a job, can seem like something you have to struggle to do, and most of the time you get burnt out. And you can actually be consistent without getting burnt out. Hi, in case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. On here, I do videos on self improvement, self development, and everything, right? And in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Kamaruji. I'm so happy to have you here once again. So, guys, today we're going to be talking on how to be consistent with your goals without burning out. Without further ado, let's get into the video. It's the last quarter of the year, I think, yeah. And each and every one of us, we are trying to, lock in, we're trying to make the best of the year by the end of the year, if you understand what I mean. I'm actually going to have a video on how you can lock in for the last like 3 months of the year. Yeah, so we all have goals that we are trying to see if we can actually achieve, because we're not able to achieve some of them before now, from January to September, and now we want to lock in for the last, you know 3 months, and we actually want this year to mean a lot, right? So today I'm going to be sharing tips on how not to be burnt out when you're trying to be consistent. The first thing you need to learn to pause, learn to adjust, not quit. Now, coming from me, I can tell you that we find it very easy to want to quit at any little thing. Oh, this thing is not working. Let me stop it and do something else. And sometimes all you need is just to adjust to certain things. You need to adjust your strategy. You need to adjust to maybe what you have right now, or you need to adjust to or pause, right? Some of us are very into, oh, if I don't have this goal, then I should quit. No, if you are trying to get into a place that has three exits, right? And you'll be entering this particular one exit, just the front exit, every time, or for the past 2 years, can you try to enter from the side exit? That's what this point actually means, right? You've been trying one thing in particular, and it's not going well, it's not going good. Why don't you try another option? Do you understand? Let's use, I don't know what else to use, but let's use you looking for a job, for example. You're trying to get like a very big job, like in a very high place, and it's not happening. Don't say because of that you're going to quit not trying that high place, or because of that you're just going to feel like this can happen to you, or whatever it is, then you just quit. No, what you do is you adjust. What are those? How can you get to the higher place? Is there a particular step you have to move from where you are to, or is there a strategy you have to go? Are there courses you have to do? Is there a particular thing you have to gain? Right? Is there a particular way that you can actually get to that job? If they have a particular position in that job and it's not the position you want, can you go there first with that particular position that they have? And over time, you can actually go for the position that you want in that company. Do you understand? It's as simple as maybe you want to relocate and you want to go through school route, right? And it's not working, then you go through getting a job route, or you're going to get in a job route, or then you go to school through school route. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But it's not a time for you to give up or quit. The only reason why you feel like you want to quit is because you feel like you can't get that goal anymore. I can't get this goal anymore, so I'm just going to quit. No, there's so many times I've thought about it that maybe this content is, maybe I should just quit. Maybe I should just stop. But I got to look at myself. I'm like, have I been consistent? Yes, to a level, but have I been consistent to a level that I want to be consistent with? I'm like, okay, yes, maybe not. And there are some times that you actually really just feel like you want to quit. Most times it's just your emotion that is tired. You just need to rest. So always know when it's time for you to rest, not taking impulse decision on quitting. If you see anybody anywhere that's quit on anything, I hope that's English is correct. Has quit on anything is because they have tried so many times to adjust. They've thought about it. Nobody wakes up one morning and decides to close their business down. They have weighed their options, right? Nobody decides one morning to stop their job. they have weighed the options that, okay, I think I need to, quit. If you see people that quit their job or quit whatever it is that they quit doing, is because they've thought about it years and years, months and months, sorry, or weeks before taking the action. So learn to adjust, learn to re-strategize, learn to rest, but don't quit. I know you've heard this so many times. The person that quits, Abby, I'm sure you've heard it so many times. So don't quit. Don't quit. Just learn to adjust. Should I do this instead of this? Maybe this will get me this. Right. And if you've done it in so all other ways that you know that you've done it, then maybe God is saying that you should not do that particular thing, you should not do that particular goal anymore. So now what this will help you to do is it will help you to be burnt out in sense of you won't be tired all the time for pushing your own what's it called, for pushing your own goals, right? Yeah, and you will not be burnt out. The next one is to break those goals down, whatever the goals might be. Don't carry a huge chunk of goal and decide that you want to get it by force, by fire. I must get it. No, break it down. Have sub goals under that your particular goal. For example, I want to get 1,000 subscribers in 2025. What do I need to do? I need to post 4 times a day, a week, or 3 times a week. I need to post on my shorts. I need to share my videos. I need to share my page, my account to people so that people will subscribe. Do you understand? So those are sub goals under the bigger goal that you have. Simple as you are planning to get a job. What are the sub goals? Okay, I need to do a course. Okay, I need to send my CV out. I need I need to send my CV out. I need to send to 30 companies in a month, right? That's one per day. That is what you are going to do, one per day. I need to send 30 in a week or 2 weeks, five per day. Like, you need to break it down so you don't get so overworked up. And when you don't get like feedback that are good, you are not stressed, you are not over, what's the word now? You're not feeling bad, you're not burnt out, you're just pushing and pushing and pushing. But you know that in a day you sent like 5 applications, in a month that's about 35 applications that you sent in the month, right? So you need to break it down, break it like break it down. If it's going to take you 6 months to get to that goal, calm down. If it's going to take you a year, break it down. It will help you not to be burnt out because you already have it at the back of your mind that I am supposed to send 5 applications out today in a week every day, right? And that's like 35 or that's like 30 or 70 in like a month, right? So you already know that this is what I would do, and you're not overstressing your brain in particular, you're not overstressing yourself, and you're not feeling so burnt out that you feel like you can't get that goal anymore. No, break those goals down. The next one is celebrate your little wins. Now, as human beings, we are very hard on ourselves. I think I remember when I hit 800 subscribers. I wasn't at home at the time. I was at my friend's baby's dedication, and I wanted to upload a video. It was on a Sunday. I wanted to upload a video, and I uploaded. What I always do when I upload my video is I always watch my videos. Like immediately I watch it, even before uploading sometimes. But once I upload, I watch, and I saw 800. I was like, yay! I was so excited. I was so happy. But immediately my mind was, I need to hit 900. That's the next goal. Like, do you understand? But celebrate the little wins. The fact that you put applications out and a small company, okay, let me just use that word, a small company reach out to you, you did the interview, it was great, and you started the job. It is not what you want, but celebrate it, right? You want to start a business and you opened a store, or your goods just came, be happy about it. It's a win because there are some people that pray that they have goods. First of all, there's some people that pray that they have money to even buy the goods. There's some people that even have the money to buy the goods and the goods never came. Either they got scammed, or doing transportation, something happened, right? There's some people that want to open a shop that they did not see shop to open, or some people that even opened the shop and maybe burglars came and something happened, but that's not your case, right? So celebrate your little wins. We are so caught up in the fact that when we have this small win, we are thinking about the next one. When we just have that small one that we prayed for 6 months ago, we will not be happy about it, be like, okay, it's not a big thing, right? And we are so caught up with the fact that if we don't get it big the way others are getting it big, that means nothing is happening in our lives. I've been there and I know how it feels like, but I just came to realization that even these small goals, it took me a lot of work to get there. So why won't I celebrate myself, right? Celebrate the little wins, no matter how small that your win is. Celebrate it. Now, when you pause and celebrate that win, you are not going to be bought out. In sense of, you're going to be happy at that time that this happened, even if you want to pick the next achieving thing that you want, right? But you are going to be happy at that time. So you're not burnt out. You're like, okay, that my hard work, it paid off. Okay, very good. Now I need to do the next thing. Do you understand? So celebrate your little wins. Next, have systems, not motivation. Let me tell you something for a fact and for truth. Motivation will not take you anywhere. Discipline will. Oh. Yes, motivation. See, I'm telling you guys this thing for free. Motivation will not take you anywhere. You see, discipline. I didn't know this until I started getting this discipline myself. Now I have a system where the first thing I do every week is to sit and film. Today is a Tuesday. Yesterday I didn't film because I had other things that were taking my time. Today is Tuesday and I'm filming. Is a system that I've built for myself. So my body already knows that every week, one day, especially the beginning of the week, she normally films. That's the system that has made me to be consistent. I'm not even going to lie to you. That is a system that has made me consistent. If I'm waiting for motivation, I will not be delivering 3 videos every week. I won't be consistent. I will never be consistent. Why? Because motivation is just words. I'm being honest here. Motivation is just words. It's just something that you tell someone, and sometimes it enters here and it comes out here. But when you are disciplined, your body is disciplined, your mind is disciplined. The two, once they are disciplined, sometimes they work hand in hand. Even your subconscious, you're like, okay, I see what you guys are doing. So have a system, a very good system to whatever goal is it that you want to achieve. Don't stand there and say I go better. Don't stay there and say, okay, if I do this, I do this. It's okay to have potentials and be motivated, but you see the work, you go do am. You will do the work. So you cannot escape it. So have a system that works for you. If you have to have a system of, okay, you have that business that you want to open, what's the first thing? See, that's why I talk. I'm a paper and book girl. Write it down. I want to have a shop first. After having the shop, I will clean the shop. After cleaning the shop, then I will, fill it up. Have a system that works for you. I have to research on goods or products. Have a system that works for you. Don't sit on, yeah, inspirational talk. Don't sit on motivational talk. No, have system, and that system will give you balance. Like I said, I sit down and film like 3 to 4 videos in a day, and during the week I'm just chilling and editing videos, right? So that's a system that works for me. So have a system, no matter what you are trying to achieve. Have a system that works for you. Leave motivation. Lastly, prioritize rest and recovery. A lot of us are always into the next thing. We are always into hustle culture. If you don't know what that means, I think I'll just put it here for you guys to see. We're into hustle culture. I have to make it. I have to do this. I have to do that. Let me tell you something. I'm not saying hustle culture is a bad thing, but sometimes you don't need it. You need to rest and recharge. One of the reasons why you might be burnt out is because you have not slept in the last 3 days. And that's the truth. One of the reasons why you might be burnt out is because you haven't had anything to eat all day. I'm telling you guys because I know because as a recovering burnt out girl, I know what I am saying. Sometimes it is because you haven't taken out time to just pause. You haven't taken time to rest. You haven't taken time to recover. That's why you're burnt out. I saw this video of I think she's not I think she's ex vice president daughter. Her name is Kiki. She owns this is it Sia? Yeah, Sia fashion brand, like a very good business. And on TikTok, she was like really saying in quotes she wants to break up with her staff people. Now she was mentioning about how she doesn't know how her life is anymore without her business. She doesn't know who she is. She doesn't even understand what she likes. She hasn't gone on a trip. She hasn't rested. She hasn't done anything that doesn't involve the business. Do you understand? So she doesn't really even know herself again. She just knows the business. She just knows the job. She doesn't even understand what she used to like anymore before the whole business came. Now she's taking, I think she said maybe a few weeks or a month off. You need to recharge. Because one thing all this thing does for you, or does to each and every one of us, is it takes away our time. It takes away sometimes our identity because we're trying to, achieve those goals. Recently, I'm like, my Instagram is not growing. I notice when somebody unfollows. I notice when people follow because my mind is really there. My subscribers, my mind is really there. Do you understand? And it's taking identity away from me. Aside from when I can't even remember what I used to like or what I used to want when before I started doing content. To be honest with you, I don't. Why? Because it is now my whole identity. So no matter the goal that you're trying to achieve, don't make it your whole identity. Have days where you rest, you recharge. Have days where you rest, you recover as a person that if they take that business away from me, what do I have left? Do you understand? So it's always very, very important to rest, prioritize it. See, if you're going to be switching off your phone Monday mornings or weekends, please do that. Let people know that it is your own day and it is your rest day. It is very, very key. This is the number one thing that will not help you. This is number one thing that will help you not to be burnt out. Yeah. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment, subscribe, join the family if you're not. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.